on the floor for the visiting.
And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. Now Podziemski. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. The kick outside to Butler. And the layup falls.
Butler challenges the opposing team everywhere on the court. Never afraid of any situation. He'll battle you down low.
Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
Now, I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat as they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired. He knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now, here is Irving. Outside, Davis for the screen on Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates. In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here. Washington passes to Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is underestimated strength.
Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Butler. Outside Curry. Shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Butler against Davis. Knocked away. It's stolen by Curry. Butler kicks to Curry. Back to Butler. Over Irving. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
This is the best place for Butler to shoot it from. He's excellent at that in-between shot.
Irving against Curry. Now Irving. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Now Washington after the missed three from Stephen Curry. And that one is good.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Curry with the three. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 6.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Here's Irving. Green with the block. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Irving can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Moody. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here is Irving. And that one's good by Davis.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode, getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
And here is Curry. He has 6. Green with a screen on Irving. Curry, good.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Christie, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the power forward position. Dinwiddie against Kuminga. Lively, no one around him. It's good from long range.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Curry. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Irving makes a big high bounce and goes in. Irving's got his 2nd bucket. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
And they recover it. Christie can't make it.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
To the right side. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. And it's Thompson in for Christie. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Now Thompson. Pass to Gafford. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Green. Here's Payton. He's covered by Thompson. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Green. Peyton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Pass to Kuminga. From deep three-point land. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Now here's Gafford. Screen by Gafford. To the middle. Just his first attempt. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Davis is checked in for Najee Marshall. Washington comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Williams in for Irving. Then for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kuminga. Moody comes in for Peyton, and Hield subbed in for Curry. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Oh, good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the paint, and it's Davis finishing it off.
One of the dominant dunkers in the league. Davis can put on the show in there.
Hield outside. Outside, Green. Pass to Butler. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis with it. Defended by Butler. Williams scanning the floor. Back to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
Butler passes to Green. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Moody. Back to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Green in the post. Gafford's there, and it's Green missing. Thompson outside. Launches a three. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Moody finds Butler. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
The free throw drops for Butler.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
And so Butler nails both of them. Here's Williams, still without a basket. Pass to Gafford. Inside. Here's Davis. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And you have to credit their defense for the... Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball. if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Moody in at the small forward position. Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Here's Curry with the three. That ball is good for another field goal, his sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Irving passes to Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thompson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry from past the arc. Another three for Golden State.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Outside, Davis. Thompson outside. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Takes a three. Another three for Dallas.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Irving against Curry. To the middle. Here's Butler. Puts it up. Bank shot. No good. Mavericks trail by 6. Washington finds Irving. Off target from outside.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Green with a screen on Gafford. Curry outside. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. Pass to Irving. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Goes up on the high post. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Moody with it. Outside Butler. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to Gafford. Thompson outside. Launches it. And it's Curry with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Podziemski.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Warriors have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. Payton, he's checked in for the Warriors. That one misses. Mavericks trail by 5. Outside Irving. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Irving's got 11 points.
Never lacking confidence. 0 hesitation from Kyrie there.
Podziemski finds Curry. Green with a screen on Irving. Here's Curry with the 3. And Curry comes right back with a 3.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Davis, the pass to Irving. Green with the block. Payton outside. Pass to Butler. And they double up Butler. Here's Podziemski. The three-pointer, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Davis, the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Anthony Davis, clearly a team-first guy. He's got special talent, but he's not afraid to share the ball either.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Curry crashes inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Curry against Irving. From the arc. The shot comes out. And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors ahead, up by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Derek Lively. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 4. Healed against Dinwiddie. Back to Curry for 3. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
Dinwiddie against Hield, outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Back to Hield. Three-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Curry dishes to Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. Down low and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go, the Mavericks in a fast break. Here's Lively and finished off by Lively.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Davis, the pass to Gafford.
Golden State foul. Draymond Green. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Dallas. Daniel Gafford. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Gafford cans them both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Irving. Curry passes to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Irving against Curry. And they pick up 2. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Thompson. Green with a screen for Butler to the paint. And Green slams it in.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
1:52 left to play here in the fourth. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. 8-point game. Shoots over Curry. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And it's Podziemski in the corner. Pass to Moody. A three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Irving nails both of them.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
1:12 left in the fourth quarter. There's the three. Cans it from downtown.
You know, Steph Curry is not always looking for his next shot. He's got a selflessness about him that's inspiring.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Kyrie Irving. Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the fourth. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. .50 seconds left in the fourth. From 11 feet away, it's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
In the corner, Moody with it. Butler finds Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 7.
Ready to go, everyone. Let's hear it. Give it up to yourselves.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From the stripe, good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Second team foul.
Pajemski. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.